Hey everybody, happy Monday. I just got back from water aerobics and I need to hurry up and do my makeup. I need to leave the house in 30 minutes for a meeting. Okay, so let's jump into it. Women over 40, are you experiencing dry skin, dull skin, dehydrated skin? I get it. I'm 47 years old myself, and I used to have oily skin and oily hair, but after 40, that all changed. I've even got some breakout over here, but I think it's from using it's a setting spray that has SPF in it that I use when we go on the motorcycle if I've got makeup on. So I used it yesterday, and I think it broke me out. So I know it's not a pharmacy product. Our setting spray doesn't have SPF. I wish it did, but this one that I got off TikTok, it has like 50 SPF in it, so it's great for setting the makeup and also sunscreen while I'm on the motorcycle. So anyway, I'm using a calendula face cream on my face right now, and it is so good for your skin. If you're experiencing dry skin, dull skin, dehydrated skin, this is a $22 face cream. It's not expensive, but it is great for dry skin, for sensitive skin as well. You can see I have sensitive skin, so that's why I love it. I usually mix it with my super elixir, and I put that on all of my makeup clients before I do their makeup, because the more hydrated your skin is, the better your makeup is gonna look, and it's gonna help give you that glow, especially with that absolute super elixir. But I do have a link for the 4 products that I'm talking about today. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the comments and pin the comment, so that if you guys are interested in this bundle, it's 4 products that will help with the dry skin, dull skin problem. Hold on, I can't tell if it's pinned. Oh, wait a minute, I just unpinned it now. Okay, pin. There we go, it's pinned. That's the link. The 4 products are the calendula face cream, which I have just used, and my skin feels amazing when I use this. I'm gonna let that dry before I put the primer on, but I'm gonna use the illuminating primer because it is gonna give your face an illuminating glow. And then we're gonna use a liquid blush and a liquid highlight. Okay, so those are the 4 products: the calendula face cream, the primer, the liquid blush, the liquid highlight. Okay, so just bear with me while I get my eye makeup done real quick here. We're gonna put on some eye primer. We've got to let that calendula face cream dry just a little bit before we put our primer on. So we'll go ahead and put our eye primer. The eye primer is going to help your eyeshadows look more, what's the word? It's gonna help the eyeshadow colors be more vibrant, put it that way. It's gonna even out the skin tone on your eyelid, and it's gonna help your eyeshadow last all day. So, eye primer, do not skip this step. If you're watching the replay, please put a 2 in the comments. I have not seen anybody hop on live yet, but it is a Monday. A lot of people are probably busy at this time of the morning getting on with their day. This was just the only time that I had to be able to come on here. So I know a lot of people will probably go back and watch the replay. Now I'm taking a setting powder, and I'm just gonna lightly dust that, or tap it actually, across the eyelid to set the eye primer. So if you're hopping on, please say hi and let me know you're here. I would love to know who is watching. Okay, so let's see. I wanted to do kind of like a mauve look today, but I may need to hurry, like I said, because of my next appointment. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this Infinite palette, and I'm gonna use the 3 eyeshadows across here. Okay, so I'm gonna take a flat brush. Find the one I want here. Which one do I want? This one. Okay, so I'm gonna take a flat brush. Let me clean it off real quick. And I'm gonna use the burgundy color first. And with a hooded eye, this is a trick for you for eyeshadow. You want to look straight ahead and relax your eyebrow. Now, do you see this fold of skin right here? That's a hooded eye. I need to use a mirror up close. Hang on. Let me just get my mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. Not using the phone as a mirror because that does not work. All right, here we go. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your eyeshadow, right? And you're going to look straight ahead and relax your eyebrow. You're going to place your eyeshadow right on above that fold of skin, right there. I actually need to come a little bit higher. The problem is if you don't go high enough, well, if you put your eyeshadow here, and when you open your eye, you can't see it. That's a hooded eye. Okay, so we're gonna look straight ahead and relax the eyebrow. You don't want to be raising your eyebrow at this point. And then we're just gonna kind of tap this on right above that fold of skin. Okay, just that's all I'm doing is kind of tapping it on there, packing it on. And then I'm going to close my eye and fill in underneath down to the lash line. Okay, so then I'm going to take a blending brush. A blending brush is going to be a fluffier brush, like so, with nothing on it. And I'm going to start softly blending this out at this like harsh line because we don't want that harsh line. And I don't have any eyeshadow on my brush. It's a clean brush. I'm just blending this out. Doing small circles with a very light hand. That's why I'm holding the brush way back here and not here. Okay. So light circles, just blending that out. All right, so then I'm gonna take another flat brush and I'm gonna take this color right here in the middle and we're just gonna place it in the middle of the eye, basically. And then I'm gonna take the lightest color and we're gonna do the inner corner. Okay, and then I'm just gonna blend it again, but I'm gonna clean off my brush, make sure I have nothing on my brush before I blend it again. It's okay if it looks kind of messy. We're gonna clean it up. I'm gonna take some and go underneath my eye with that darkest color I used. All right, if you're hopping on, please say hi. I haven't seen any comments yet. I am gonna get to the glow part of things in just a moment. Right now, I'm just getting the eyes done. So again, I'm using the Infinite palette, the 3 eyeshadow colors across the top. Hey, Miss Judy, how are you? Good to see you on here. All right, so again, hooded eyes, look straight ahead, relax your eyebrow, and use a flat brush and take your eyeshadow and put it right above that fold of skin. Looking straight ahead. See where I'm going? See that fold of skin? I'm going right above it. Okay, I'm gonna fill in this corner, and then I'm gonna blend with a clean brush. Circles, light circles with a light hand, small circles with a light hand is what I meant to say. Just blend up and out. You want to blend up and out, okay? Because you want to keep that eye lifted. Okay. Then I'm going to take another flat brush and use this color in the middle. And it's going to go in the middle of the eye. And then this lightest color is gonna go on the inner corner. And again, blend with a clean brush. All right, and grab some of that darkest color and go underneath. Now I'm gonna do the cleanup with a white, but I want to go ahead and do my face primer real quick so that can be drying. So here's my illuminating primer. I'm almost out. I actually ordered some more yesterday, so I hope it comes really, really fast because I'm just about out. The illuminating primer is my second product in the 4-piece bundle that I'm talking about today to give your skin a hydrated, glowy look. If you have dry skin, dull skin, dehydrated skin, the first step was the calendula face cream. The second, do you see already how it gives me like a glow? It's an illuminating primer, okay? This is the second step in the 4-step process to give you that nice, easeful glow. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna clean up my eye makeup now. I'm just gonna take a makeup wipe, wrap it around my finger, and then go under the eye and up the side of the eye. Okay, I don't necessarily want it to be at a point right there, so I'm just using my finger just to kind of wipe it away. Another thing you can do is take your face powder. I'm gonna take my face powder and go right below my eyebrow to help kind of blend from there into the eyeshadow better so that you have more of a transition between your eyeshadow and your eyebrow. Just lightly, small circles, blend that out. If you're hopping on, please say hi. I would love to see who's watching. Good morning. Okay, so that's the eyeshadow real quickly. I'm gonna do some ink liner real quick, and then I'm gonna do my face makeup. But I'm letting that primer dry just a little bit more before I do that. Okay, so I'm gonna do some ink liner. Ink liner can be very tricky with hooded eyes or crepey eyes. You wanna lay the ink liner down against your lash line. You really don't want to try to pull and drag it. Just lay it down flat. Okay, and I only do the outside corner. I don't go all the way across the eye because then it's gonna close in my eye and make my eye look smaller. So if you want to do a wing, you can do a wing. You want to follow the bottom line that comes up right here. That's what you want to do. Okay, so follow this line and basically stamp it in that corner. I like to kind of go back in and just fill in right here at this little bottom piece. Just kind of stamp it. And I did get some under my eye. That's okay, I'll clean it up. Okay, so that is how I do the wing. All right, so let's do the face makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Air Glow today. I typically use the VFX foundation, which is full coverage, but Air Glow is a light coverage and it can be buildable to full coverage. We don't have my color, so I'm gonna mix a couple of colors. The reason I'm using the Air Glow is because it is great for mature skin. If you have fine lines, this helps it not settle into your fine lines, and it actually boosts your skin's hyaluronic acid synthesis, making your skin look more youthful. So this is a great option for mature skin, is this Air Glow. If you'd like to try it, I can color match you by photo if you do not live local to me. Even if you do live local to me and you just want me to color match you by photo, you can send me a picture of your face without makeup on. I need you standing in front of a window that's letting in light, and then take a selfie. and then I can color match you and send you samples to try. So this is a lightweight, all of our foundations are lightweight. It is lightweight, but it's also just a light coverage, and it is buildable. It is great for mature skin. It does give you like a glow. Again, Air Glow is the name of the foundation, but it's super lightweight. It just feels like you're not wearing makeup. And that's one of the things people really love about pharmacy makeup in general, is how lightweight everything is. I really didn't color match myself. I just mixed a couple of colors together. So it may not match me perfectly, but that's okay. We'll make it work. All right. So the first step in the glow process was the calendula face cream. The second step was the illuminating primer. And the third step is going to be a liquid blush. Give me just a moment to get the foundation tapped in, and we will do some blush. And I did pin the bundle in the comments in case you're interested. Today is the last day also for the freebie bundles that we have going on right now. So when you spend $60 or more, when you go to your cart at checkout, down below your cart, there are 3 options for 3 bundles. You can choose one of them for free. So it goes until 10:59 Central Time tonight, and then that will be over. So if you wanted to get this bundle, that would make you eligible for one of the free bundles. So the free bundles consist of, there's a makeup bundle, and I've still got some makeup on my hands. I'm just gonna go ahead and take what's left and just add some to my cheeks and make it a little bit more of a full coverage. The makeup free bundle has the Double Lash Extend mascara with the ink liner that I just used. The hair care bundle has a shampoo. You get to choose between the volumizing or hydrating shampoo, and it comes with the hairspray, or you can get the Nutra Plus bundle, which has chicory coffee and Sambucus effervescent tablets. Okay, so got the foundation on. Let's go ahead and just do a little bit of contour real quick because, hold on just a second. I don't have mine in front of me because I do contour. Everybody else may not do contour every day, but I do. So I'm gonna take my liquid contour bronzer, and I'm gonna make my line from my ear towards my mouth. I don't want to go below that because what's that called? If you watched my last video, it is the no-go zone. So we don't want to go below that like imaginary line. We want to keep it nice and lifted. We want to keep it right up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and do my forehead while I'm here. I'm going to take my beauty sponge and just blend everything in. I'm going to clean off this brush here real quick. I like to use the brush to blend out the bronzer on the face. I don't mind using the sponge for the forehead, but for some reason I like to use the brush at first. Then I'll go back and use the sponge now that it's a little bit more blended. So this is the liquid bronzer. And I'm going to use a little bit on my nose. and on the chin and the jaw. Okay, so let's get to the blush. That's gonna be the third product of the bundle for the glow. Okay, so we're gonna use Fame Liquid Blush. And what I like to do is you twist it open. See how it just created this little opening right here? You push the product up through the sponge and put it on the back of your hand. I know that looks really bright, and a little bit goes a long way, so you don't have to use very much of this at all. I'm gonna clean off my blush brush. And we're gonna take some of this liquid blush, and we're gonna place it right above the bronzer, right here on the side, kind of like a little C. This is for a lifted look. Just tap it on. It's okay if you get too much or if it's too bright. I'll show you how to fix that. I'm gonna take my beauty sponge again and tap it out. And then we haven't done our concealer yet, so the concealer is also going to help tone down the blush. I can already see a really nice glow to my face here from using these products. Okay, so let's go ahead and use our concealer to help tone down that blush and brighten the under eye. I'm gonna do 3 dots. The inner corner, the middle, and the outer corner. You're basically going about where your eye bag is. And I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray first. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. We wanna keep it hydrated, keep your skin hydrated. And then I'm just using a brush to tap it in. I'm gonna bring that down the side of the nose, across the under eye, and then right here when I get to the corner, I'm gonna drag it up the side of the eye to help give it a lifted look. And then I'm just going to blend this in, doing small circles. With a light hand. Okay, so once I'm finished, I'm just gonna take my beauty sponge once again. I'm gonna help pick up some excess product here so we don't get too cakey, and just help kind of blend and melt everything together nicely. Okay, so the liquid blush is the third step in this 4-step bundle for the glow. I'm just bringing this down the corner side of the nose, across under eye, and bring it up the side. So I am a 47-year-old makeup artist, and I love trying new techniques and learning and enhancing my makeup skills to teach you how to help with feeling your best, feeling confident about the way you look and feel. All right, Calendula face cream was step number 1. Illuminating primer was step number 2. Liquid blush is number 4, and then liquid highlight is number 5. So I still had some blush left on my hand because, like I said, a little bit goes a long way. You really do not need very much. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with the liquid highlighter. I'm gonna take some and put it on the back of my hand. Use this sparingly. You don't wanna put it on top of wrinkles. That will just highlight wrinkles, so just be careful. I'm gonna take a brush. I'm just gonna tap it out. Okay, and then you're gonna do the high points of the cheek. The high points of the cheek. I'm gonna use my dampened beauty sponge to blend it out. And voila, look at that glow. I'm going to, and you don't have to do this, this is totally optional. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose. Just start off with a little bit. You can always go back and add more, but if you get too much, it's really, really hard to fix that. Look at that glow, you guys. Do you see it? Put the word glow in the comments if you see the glow. I mean, and not just right here, but all over, because of these 4 products. Now, if you want to, you could take and do a little bit of glow like above your eyebrows and on your forehead. Again, like I said, just think about where your wrinkles and fine lines are and kind of go around there. And some people like to put it on their chin. All right, so that's everything. I'm gonna go ahead and spray with setting spray. I should have put that in the 4-piece bundle. I should have made it a 5-piece bundle because you always need setting spray to lock it all in for the day. And this is great for summertime. We used liquids and creams, no powders. In fact, I didn't even do a setting powder on top of my under eyes because I used setting spray on my brush to blend it out. So I'm just gonna do some mascara and lipstick off camera. And again, I have pinned a comment there with the bundle. The sale ends tonight of getting your freebies, so don't let that pass you by. It ends at 10:59 Central tonight. I'm gonna run my fingers through this hair, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.